One thing about me is that I will always make everything spiritual because it is. I believe we are spiritual beings having a physical experience here. I've got this body, it's my temple, it's my vessel, my vehicle. But my who I truly am is a spiritual being. And so I thought I would share a few tidbits of what I'm doing to spiritually support myself as I walk through this chemotherapy treatment and dealing with the skin cancer at this level. Like I said, I've been dealing with it for some time, or maybe not so much dealing with it, but checking in every 6 months. And so now it's in my face, which in a spiritual sense means that there is it's like a stop. You need to address this. You need to do something. Um, so let me see here. What spiritual support have I been receiving? First of all, I have this amazing healer friend who does, she calls herself a crystal surgeon, but she uses crystals and to do healing and also energy healing. So she's an energy healer. Reiki, you might have heard. Some people know about laying hands on people or using the power of the energy in our hands to heal people. But she is an amazing healer. So I met with her this last week, and our session was incredible. She is incredible. If you're interested in that type of healing, please let me know. I would love to share her information with you. So we do remote sessions. So I was here in Illinois. She's over in Colorado, but she's tapped in. So I'm laying there and she's telling me things like, hey, I see this is going on. I see this is going on. This is what I'm using to support you. One that really stood out was, your eyes are really dry right now, so I'm using this particular stone to support you. And I was like, you got it. My eyes, I didn't have to tell her. She knew, right? She's that type of healer. So getting that type of support, and it's not just that she's doing these things to support my physical body, but it's supporting all of me, and also connecting with a healer like her allows me that space to be the spiritual being I am. It's that connection that I have with her, and the work that she and I do together is it's collaboration, if you will. I'm doing work alongside of her. She'll tell me, okay, I need you to do this or visualize this or put your energy here, and she's asking me what else I'm doing. So it's a beautiful, beautiful relationship that we have. But finding healers like myself that are spiritual in nature, or friends that I have that are spiritual in nature, to do some of this healing. Even in the Bible, it talks about the power of healing hands and laying of hands. But I know that if I put my hands on my face and I do some deep breaths and send that healing energy in, it calms my face instantly. It is something that I use, and I lay hands on other people, but it's one of those modalities that I use, and so I've been using it on myself. Prayer, affirmation, these reminders that I get through the day, that, this is just part of the process. And I think as well, having time to spend with somebody who can remind you or remind me that, yes, this is just a phase, this is just something that I'm going through. As I was speaking with my friend, she reminded me that, this is really taking off or getting rid of, eradicating the cancers within my whole being. And so those reminders then spark in me like, oh yeah, this is just something that I'm walking through and moving into a new chapter, a next chapter of who I am once I get rid of the cancer, right? So beautiful spiritual reminders. I'm sure I'll come up with a little bit more to share, but I'm trying to get these videos shorter so that it can truly be helpful for you. But a reminder today that you are a spiritual being having a physical experience. And when we approach physical healing holistically, it like increases that physical healing, if you will, and creates a more expansive us, right? Because if I'm just attacking what's wrong, or looking at what's wrong in the physical, and ignoring the other aspects of myself, that's not whole healing. It's not, and most likely something will come back. It'll continue to come back until we address the whole being. So, anyway, peace and love.